Hello everyone and welcome to episode 8 of Objectively Bad Podcast, devised, written and hosted by me, produced by Flamorgan Productions. Today I'm joined by a man called Stuart and a man called Nate. Neither of them have got the coronavirus, although you certainly wouldn't think that from looking at them. No, how are you guys? Keep it short because we're on the clock. We're also on the lockdown, but also keep it funny. This does claim to be a comedy podcast.
System up. I've got the system up and the top down.
Oh, that was funny.
That's better than the other way around. System down and having my top up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Unless you want to see my large hairy belly and second-hand boobs.
I don't not. Like, Nate.
Audio format though, wouldn't it? And it'd be a shame for the listeners.
Yeah.
I equally have some sort of lyric-based introduction to say hello.
Oh, very clever, very witty. So the porn segment went down quite well last time, so I thought I'd revive that a little bit. So I went... What?
That's a good, mate.
Oh,
I was being positive.
Thank you. So I went online and I found, apparently, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Alice in Wonderland porn parody, but I was watching that and I was watching the Blu-ray extras. And apparently they went through quite a number of names before the one that they actually landed on. So I'm going to read out the names that they went through before they landed on what they did. So the first one they had was Alice in... What?
What did they go for?
Oh, that's the last one, innit? I'll tell you what, it's a good laugh. So the first one they thought of was Alice in Cumderland.
Right.
Then Alice looks through the looking glass, there's an orgy inside. Alice's shrinking potion, she's shrunk down by 50%, so the equivalent size of the dick she is about to take is 16 inches. They thought that one... Nice. Office reference. That one's a bit long, I think, they thought. Alice in Wonderland, find out why the Cheshire Cat is smiling. They really went on course. Awful. They really went off course with this one. The Lion, the Bitch, a wardrobe full of dildos, and Alice, the Commoning. Before they finally settled on the one that the film that we all know and love, The Secret About Alice's Big Old Fanny. But good. So
none of them were eat me based, which would be sort of probably quite a clever one.
Sort of. Our sponsors are going to be fuming because I've forgotten to say their bit, so I better just cover off that this episode is sponsored by the official Bible Partworks series. The official Bible Partworks series is available to subscribe to on their website. Every week they send you a 28-page issue of a serialized version of the Bible, but with extra features, such as photographs of the characters, interviews with them, and fun quizzes and puzzles. Pick up issue 1 today and start off the story of Genesis, which features an interview with Adam, God, and the serpent. And I think we've actually got an audio advertisement that they've sent across to us. So, Stuart, could you press play on the audio advertisement?
Pressing. It's on a cassette. I've had to hunt out the old cassette player, but I'm about to press play on that now.
Hello, I am God. Subscribe to my new magazine, the official Bible Partworks series. Issue 1 features the very beginning of our story, an interview with my good friend Adam, firstborn, the dawn of life, the seed of my groin, the blood of my thoughts, the top of the tree of creations. It also features a nice photo shoot with him too, as well as some insights from the creator of the universe. That's me, ha ha ha, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the fun crosswords we've added along the way. Priceless reading for only $4.99 for the first issue. Subscribe today!
Certainly hope they don't do the thing that those normal Partworks do and they charge $4.99 for the first issue and then it doubles with issue 2, because I've heard there's a pretty good pin-up of Eve in issue 2, so I'll definitely be getting that one at least. Right, so I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming this time because, like so many other people during this time, I'm relying on postage services such as Amazon. Popular retailer has been a lifeline to me personally, as I enjoy receiving essential purchases from them that are delivered in a responsible way using social distancing. Well, I had a terrible experience this week. Right, here's the timeline. Right, I ordered a jar of honey from Amazon, okay? Next day, I get a knock on my door, open the door expecting to find the package left on my doorstep like all the other packages have been, but instead, the Amazon delivery person is stood there, long strings of dribble cascading out of his mouth into my open jar of honey. The cardboard packaging is discarded on the floor. The man then throws the honey at me, he gobs on my face, he throws a cup of piss over me, and he smears a shit that he was holding on my front door before finally slapping me and running off. Did get the number plate though. Anyway, I sent a letter of complaint obviously to Amazon, and Nate, I forwarded on the email response that I received. If I could ask you to read out the email response that Amazon sent me.
Okay, pressing play now. Dear Mr. Jamieson, thank you for your complaint email. I was very disturbed to hear about the issues you had with one of our delivery drivers named Jerry. I was so concerned that I reached out to him personally. He advised me that he parks with his van facing the doors of all houses he delivers to, and that he has a dash cam installed so he was able to send across footage from the interaction at your address.
Oh, fuck.
What I witnessed was different to your recounting of the delivery. I will describe what I saw. Jerry approaches your door holding the parcel. He placed the parcel on the floor, then knocked on the door, then took several paces back. An unattractive man wearing only a dirty pair of white pants and a Marvel hoodie opens the door. The man looks down at the parcel, points to it, starts yelling, though it's unclear what he says. The man ushers Jerry over, furiously waving his hands, trying to get Jerry to walk over to him. Jerry tries to make it clear that he doesn't want to, but eventually concedes. Jerry walks over, then the unattractive man launches a punch at him. Jerry takes an evasive step back. The man falls to the floor. His pants seem to get caught on a loose nail in the door frame as his pants rip off and are left hanging in the door. The pants show extremely dark skid marks. The man appears to be furious but also very emotional. It looks like he is crying. By this point, Jerry has got back in his car and starts to drive off. The man runs to the windscreen, his penis in full view. Interesting. I'd love to know where his camera was placed to see the I note now how small his penis is. It's a fascinating size. It doesn't look like it could be bigger than an inch, and it's important to note that it is erect. The man tries to leap onto Jerry's van but can't make it up. As the van pulls away, the man appears to try to rip off one of the windscreen wipers, but he is too weak and pulls his hands away as Jerry drives off. Do you know who this man is? He was in your house. From head of customer service, Amazon's.
Weird. That's
all
weird.
Of Amazons. Oh, more than one there. Amazons.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That wasn't what happened to me anyway. Right, so as you know, we run an advice column, so I fully encourage anyone who's got a problem to send a message in to us. We did get a message this week. So this is from, well, I'll just read it out loud. Dear Objectively Bad Podcast, I'm a Quaker, which is important to tell you up front because of my unique problem. I was recently masturbating, and when I ejaculated, two very surprising and awful things happened. First of all, my ejaculate was the consistency of extremely thick porridge, hence why it was important to tell you I was a Quaker at the start. Second, and perhaps much more pertinently, the moment of climax was so powerful and so much porridge-like semen came out of me that the force ripped my penis in two. The orgasm split my penis from urethral opening right down the length of my shaft and to my balls. I regret to say that my penis now looks like a cheese string. It was bleeding a lot when this happened last week, and it hasn't really stopped since. Now, every time I masturbate and ejaculate, the thick porridge-like semen just pours out of the base of the split. After pleasuring myself, I look like I'm soaked in porridge and jam. My question is, do you think I should go to the hospital? If so, what should I tell them? I find this situation a little bit embarrassing. From Quaker Hamsworth, Stello, East Sussex. I think that it sounds like a very serious medical situation and should surely be seen to. Hang on. Well, that's the end of the episode anyway. Hang on, let me just. Hang on. Hello?
Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. This is James. I'm calling from the Anal Beans of Aylesbury. Your order for extra large anal beans has come
No, okay, I've gotta go. Okay. Okay, thank you for watching and listening to Objectively Bad Podcast episode 8, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Take you easy.
Well done.
Good.
How did you set that up?
What's that?
The little phone call thing.
That's an unhappy coincidence. No, good. Cheers.
The nickname for his penis.